Everyone, and welcome back to Smart English Talk, the podcast where we help you learn to speak natural, confident, and fluent English. I'm your teacher, Emma.
Alex. Everyone, here to ask all the questions you might be thinking while learning English.
Today's episode is about one of the most common topics in everyday conversation, talking about your family and friends. Whether you're introducing your parents, describing your siblings, or talking about your best friend, this topic always comes up in English conversations.
Exactly. Because when you meet someone new, then ask questions like, do you have any brothers or sisters? Or about your family.
That's right, Alex. And by the end of this episode, you'll be able to talk confidently about your family and friends in clear, natural English. Before we begin, make sure to follow and subscribe to Smart English Talk so you never miss a new episode. And if you find today's lesson helpful, please share it with your friends and family who are also learning English. Let's start with family vocabulary. We use to describe our relatives. When you talk about your family, you can divide them into immediate family and extended family.
The difference between them.
Your immediate family includes your parents, brothers, sisters, husband, wife, and children. Your extended family includes grandparents, uncles, aunts, cousins, nephews, and nieces. For example, my immediate family is quite small, just my parents and my younger sister.
If I say, live with my parents and my two brothers, immediate family.
Exactly. Now, let's look at common phrases people use to talk about family. Here are a few examples. I'm the oldest child in my family. My mother works as a teacher. I'm very close to my dad. My parents are retired.
What does close to my dad mean here?
Good question. It means you have a good, friendly, and trusting relationship with him. For example, close to my dad. We talk every day.
If I say not very close to my cousin, means we don't talk much.
Exactly. It's about emotional connection, not members. It's common to talk about their appearance, personality, and job or role. For example, my mother is a kind and caring person. My father is tall and has short gray hair. My sister is studying medicine at university.
So we can combine adjectives and facts naturally.
Yes. And it's always good to mix physical and personality traits. Let's try a small example. Alex, you describe your father in 2 or 3 sentences?
Sure. My father is very hardworking. He's tall and wears glasses. He works as a mechanic, and everyone in our family respects him a lot.
That's wonderful. Perfect example. You gave information about personality, appearance, and profession. Now, let's talk about brothers and sisters, or what we call siblings in English.
Right. Siblings means both brothers and sisters.
Exactly. You might hear questions like, do you have any siblings? Are you the oldest or the youngest? Common ways to answer include, yes, I have 2 older brothers and 1 younger sister. No, only child.
Only child means someone with no brothers or sisters, right?
Correct. And you can also talk about your relationship. I get along really well with my sister. I sometimes argue with my brother, each other.
That sounds like every brother and sister in the world.
Let's move on to friends. True. Another very important part of our lives. You can start with simple introductions like, my best friend's name is Sarah. We've known each other for 5 years. We met at school, university, or work.
I like that phrase. We've known each other for. It's present perfect tense, right?
Exactly, because the friendship started in the past and continues now. For example, we've been friends since 2019. I've known him since childhood. Now, let's describe friends using personality adjectives. Common words include kind, funny, honest, friendly, loyal, outgoing, helpful.
So I could say, my best friend is very loyal and honest. He always supports me.
That's perfect. And you can also say how you feel about your friendship. We have a lot in common. We enjoy spending time together. We always help each other when we need it.
What does have a lot in common mean?
It means you like or enjoy the same things. For example, we both love football and cooking, so we have a lot
friends in real conversations, you'll often use everyday expressions like these. I usually spend weekends with my family. We often have dinner together. My friends and I go out every Friday night. I call my parents every evening.
These are natural and polite ways to show your habits and relationships.
Yes, exactly, because we're talking about routines or regular activities. Now let's practice how this might sound in small talk. Here's a short dialogue. Person A, do you have a big family? Person B, not really. I have one brother and my parents. What about you? Person A, I have a big family, 3 sisters and 2 brothers. Or about friends. Person A, who's your best friend? Person B, my best friend is Daniel. We've known each other since college.
These are exactly the kind of questions people ask when you meet them for the first time.
Exactly. That's why mastering this topic is so helpful for introductions and conversations. Let's quickly go through a few common mistakes learners make. Number 1, have 2 brother. I have 2 brothers. Always plural. Number 2, married with a doctor. She's married to a doctor. 3, I'm friend with Ali. I'm friends with Ali.
That's really helpful. The small prepositions make a big difference.
Exactly. English loves small details.
If you're listening, try to answer out loud or write down your responses. I'll ask a few questions. 1. How many people are there in your family? 2. Close to your parents or siblings? 3. Who is your best friend? 4. How long have you known them? 5.
That's a great mini task.
usually-
I'll answer one. My best friend is Ahmed. We've been friends for 8 years, and we usually play football together on weekends.
Excellent, Alex. And for our listeners, now it's your turn.
All right, that's everything for today's lesson on talking about your family and friends. Now here's your task for the comment section. Write 4 to 5 sentences about your family or your best friend. Try to use today's vocabulary, words like loyal, caring, honest, close, get along, and have in common.
That's a great way to practice.
And remember, the more you write and speak, the faster your English improves.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to Smart English Talk and share it with your friends and family.
We post new lessons every week to help you speak English confidently and naturally.
Thanks for listening, everyone.
See you next time, and until then, keep practicing and keep speaking English every day.